Welcome back. Honestman playing Dragon's Dogma, picking up right where we left off in Gran Soren, the capital city. We are in the Noble Quarter, final mansion on the left-hand side before the castle. It is Fournival Manor, and we did spend a night, so it is daylight. It is morning now, which means the man of the house is having some breakfast. Yeah, so he wants a favor from us. He's got some squatters. He's got to clear off some property. He also is a merchant of sorts, which is part of why we kind of want to stay on his good side. His inventory will expand in time. Back in the main square, we also have Mason over here by the fountain. Of course, he wants us to do something as well. He wants us to trail someone leaving the castle to figure out what's going on. So we're going to have to go through a day-night cycle for that. But we're going to stay on track with the eviction for now. And if we go over here into the alehouse, Sara here is part of the family that we're trying to evict. So we need to talk to her. And then we also need to talk to the husband and the child. I think I missed the kid as I was leaving Fournival's manor. He's just outside the manor. Yeah, get out of here. The kid is a little bit of a pain because you have to catch him a few different times. Down into the craftsman's quarter. We want to get onto this roof. And the way we can do that is right here.
It must be somewhere nearby.
And then from here, jump across, catch back up with the kid.
No, my mind is made up.
Now stop.
Perhaps the boy is shy. Let's speak with him again.
So we have to track him down one more time. And then the final time we catch up to him, he's under this bridge here.
Don't give up, do you?
Alright, so he's going to give us his sob story. But I think we're good now.
What could have arisen if not?
Forgive me, sir, but my mind is yet a whirl. I need more.
She wants more time. We should be able to find the husband now somewhere. But I don't think we need to. I think we just need to wait until Sara makes up her mind. And then talk to the husband last. While we're waiting on that, let's see two other matters. Down in the Venery district, we are right by the Black Cat shop. And if we go around the corner, there's a set of stairs here. And this might not be like the easiest way to do this, but this is the way I do it. You just jump onto this roof here, climb up, and then we head this way. And there's a chest down there. There's all sorts of chests if you do a little bit of exploring in the city here. So do make a point of doing that. But this is the chests we seek. And this has a journal entry.
Journal page, perhaps.
And once again, we're just going to tuck away that journal page for future use. We need that for a side quest. And it looks like the husband is here. We'll chat with him real quick. Jasper. Yeah, so he's going to wait for his wife to make the decision. She wears the pants. So we need to pass some time, which is perfect. So we stayed at the inn until nightfall, and we've switched over to the other quest that we picked up, Chasing Shadows. This is the one from Mason. He wants us to tail someone leaving the castle at night. And there he is.
learned what to do in this quest.
So this is pretty simple.
Steady now. Tread lightly.
Just don't get too close. That's all you need to do. Just don't get too close. You're fine. If you know where he's going, that certainly helps. I know where he's going, but if you just give him a healthy leash, you'll not have any trouble here. And once again, we find ourselves in the Venery district, where the mysterious figure rendezvous with a familiar friend.
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and like the eye repaying. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
So Mason likes to keep a low profile, so we turn the quest in to the alehouse owner instead.
Oh, it's you.
There we go.
I've gained quest knowledge.
Perhaps we ought simply.
We might need just a little more time for Sara to make up her mind so we can finish the eviction quest. So I use the Eternal Fairy Stone to hop over to Cassardis here and rest until morning. So it's day again. And we'll notice that the notice board has more notices. This is where you want to start being careful what you pick up, because a bunch of these are escort missions. There's one for harpies and one for goblins. We'll grab those. The escort missions we'll need to be a little more strategic about. We're going to let those sit for the time being. Once the sun is a little closer to coming up, we should find the fisherman down here.
Beg pardon, cousin. Have you seen Valmiro?
Valmiro. So we need to track down his buddy. Now, for this little section of this little side quest, we need some Greenwarish. Dying of curiosity. Greenwarish are super common plants. You probably have some. If you don't, you can buy some from Iola, I think her name is, in town here. But what we want to do is just head down to the beach here, outside of Cassardis.
Look there! Someone lies fallen!
Take care of it.
Help. Someone help me.
Many thanks, Cuz. I shall endeavor to limit my future explorations to nearby the encampment.
So now he's going to move up towards the encampment. So we're going to track him down again.
Some new roads. That there.
It's so dark.
So yeah, just outside the encampment, we find him again.
I am eternally in your debt, Cuz. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
So he's off to the Witchwood now, which is where we will leave this quest for the time being. We'll pick it back up later. But now let's go check in with Sara.
This must be an
You have the maker's patience, sir.
Alright, so now she's made up her mind.
their consent.
And we talk to the husband, who should be right here. Alright, Jasper.
However,
Of course, he's going to want me to front him 30 grand
show us mercy.
to help move his family. And I will oblige.
Let's hasten back to Fournival. We have their consent.
There we go.
Let's bring word.
Here's our guy.
What news of it then?
I've gained quest knowledge.
All right. So even if you aren't going for like a full completion playthrough like I'm doing here, you definitely do want to do that quest because it's a prerequisite to a subsequent quest involving his daughter, which is how you can get a gold idol. And I'll talk more about that when the time comes. Suffice it to say, it's important. Next on the list, we want to switch over to a troublesome tome, which is a quest that we picked up last episode from the gentleman just to the side of the inn here. And we need to talk to someone else.
We don't deal in the like of grimoires here. We're in honest business.
She'll give us a lead on some thieves.
I've learned what to do in this quest. Which group of bandits?
So now we need to track down the thieves. Before we do, though, you'll notice that I'm brandishing a shield here because I've switched to fighter. And the rationale here is I do not want to level into fighter. I want to keep my character levels into warrior. However, I do want to gain ranks in fighter. Specifically, I want to get to rank 5 so that I can get sinew, which increases the thresholds for my encumbrance, which is very handy. So the goal here is to gain fighter ranks without gaining character levels, and then switch back to warrior before I level up. And as you can see, I'm about 14,000 XP shy of my next level up, so I think I should be okay for this next little section. You'll also notice that I said goodbye to Lucy and hello to Hinata. She is level 20, I believe. Warping back to Cassardis here, this is going to make our journey a little shorter, and we want to go west. Just past the encampment up the road, we're going to want to take a left to go through the mountain pass, and that'll get us over to the Thieves' Den, which is approximately where I have the marker here. Minamia Trail is the mountain pass in question. We're going to run into some wolves here, but I expect we'll cut through them like butter, so I'm not going to bother showing that. As we get further up the trail, do be wary of the boulder, which is going to be pushed towards you. There's a little tree here, which is a good marker. Just hide behind this. I believe we should be safe. Hopefully. At least I'm safe. And then we just follow the trail down the opposite side of the mountain. Be careful not to get flanked in this area. They like to hide in the bushes. When you reach the fork in the road, you're going to want to take it right. You are going to be attacked in the process, however. There we go, and I got a rank up in fighter. Our destination is up on the left, up there. And we could probably fight these guys, but I'm a little concerned about gaining a character level here. So I'm just going to push through. Don't want to gain a level in fighter. I want to gain a rank in fighter, but not a level in fighter. And here we are, the ruins of Ernst Castle. The bandits here are not hostile to us, which is good.
Aye, the Grimoire is here with me.
I've gained quest knowledge. Don't be careless.
So he doesn't want to give up the tome just yet. But that's okay, we know where it is. Just need to scale the castle. Now, once you come up the stairs and get to this point, you need to make a jump here. And then here. And there's our grimoire.
I've gained quest knowledge. Our task is done.
There are some additional treasures to be picked up in various chests around the ruins of Ernst Castle here. So once I finish with that, we will be warping back to Gran Soren. Back in Gran Soren, I just played some vocation musical chairs, switching myself back to warrior, but switching my main pawn to fighter. Now, you have the ability to create a forgery of the grimoire and give him the fake and keep the real one. I don't think that's worth it. I would just give him the genuine copy here. That's going to benefit you later on. Go, level up Mary into warrior. And that's going to be a wrap. Next episode, we are going to pick up right back at the ruins of Ernst Castle to pick up a quest. And then we're going to head east into the Witchwood from there. It's going to be quite a long journey, so I have both myself and my main pawn set to warrior. We are not going to be able to change vocations for a little while. And certainly the gymnastics that I'm doing, trying to gain ranks in fighter, that becomes way easier the longer you wait, right? The more XP it takes between level ups, the more margin for error, the easier that is to pull off. I'm just doing it because I'm a stickler and I want to try to get sinew as soon as I can. And I feel like I'm close. In any event, that'll do it for now. Thank you all so much. Please like and subscribe. This has been Honest Man and Mary Abernathy, and we will see you next time with more Dragon's Dogma.